What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to the Three Men, Two Balls podcast, season 2, episode 5. We've myself, Jer Keller in the gaff, and we've Rob and Corey in the gaff also. Rob Keller, Corey Jenkins. I always forget to say his second name. Sorry, it's all about me. But yeah, season 2, episode 5. This episode is actually sponsored. We have a sponsor for today's episode, which is Thump 2 Socks. Hold them up, lads. Hold them up proud. We're actually going to be running a little giveaway on Instagram. We're going to be giving away the pairs of socks here. So it's Thump 2 Socks, THOMP 2 Socks. That's where you can get them on Instagram. And then thump2.com. They'll pop up on the screen there anyway for anyone on YouTube. So shouts out to them for hooking us up. Then coming up on today's episode, we have the Premier League preview. There's no review because the internationals last week. We'll jump over and have a little bit of a chat about the Fantasy Premier League. And then I've prepared another quiz for the lads. Can Rob remain unbeaten?
I'm going to have to sit down this.
Already a beaten man.
Oh, we'll get into that. And then the NFL is back. It's back, lads.
Now, Rob.
It's back. Rob's a bit more
Should be so happy.
Yeah, inside.
So we're going to be jumping into the preview of this weekend's action and then talking about some fantasy football as well, and I think that's it for the NFL.
Couple of predictions as well.
Couple of predictions like the MVP and the
rookie
Super Bowl
and then the Super Bowl and stuff. Yeah.
So we'll jump straight in Premier League preview, and the first game we're going to be looking at is Leicester and Man City. What we thinking, lads?
Like, as much as Leicester have been decent the last couple of years, I think this is going to be a comfortable one for City, to be honest.
Yeah.
I can't I don't know what it is about Leicester this year. After seeing them, who did they play? And we are slating them. West Ham. They looked a shadow of the team that they were last year. The only thing that I will say, the way most teams are going to play against City is on the counter. They're getting Lookman in.
Just going to say that was a good piece of business they did on the deadline.
They'll have Lookman, Vardy and Harvey Barnes there for the counter.
And then you're looking at Ian Acho off the bench as well. He's dangerous. He's an animal, lad.
He loves Ian Acho.
I'd love Arsenal to sign him. I'd love it.
The first thing we have down, it's on Saturday at 3 o'clock.
Yeah,
it's weird. Only one Premier League game on Sunday.
Yeah.
One on show on Saturday, Sunday at 2.
Not sure. They've won Sunday, one Monday
and
this
8
week.
on Saturday.
Yeah. I wonder if there's something on early Sunday morning, like a big
There'll be nothing. They'll be all playing, wouldn't they?
They played last
week before
week.
the international.
Yeah.
But the Premier League now usually move their schedule for anything else. So unless Europe's not back next week, is it?
Yeah, it's back next week. Yeah, on the City playing the
Tuesday.
Wouldn't
have to play on the Tuesday. Yeah,
that have to be playing.
The only thing that'll explain it. It must be on the Wednesday,
or even the following week, because they don't.
They don't.
Two English teams play one week and two the other.
If City aren't playing the Tuesday, that makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
But that has to be it though.
But Leicester did do the business against them. Community Shield, beat them 1-0. So the last time they played, they got the job done. Leicester frustrated them 1-0, then Spurs went and frustrated them 1-0. So it can be done. As well, Leicester have scored in all the Premier League games, I know.
Yeah, we have both teams to score, definitely. Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, City obviously failed to score against Spurs, but then they made up for it against Norwich and Arsenal. Yeah.
And De Bruyne looks like he's coming back into the starting 11, which would be big. I think if he starts and plays, City will win. If he doesn't play, it'll be a draw, I think.
Yeah, I'm still curious about. They've now out and out striker, centre striker.
He looks like he likes look at Ferran Torres.
Ferran Torres, because he even played Ferran Torres and Jesus against Hughes and played Jesus off the right.
Wing, So I thought with all the Kane speculation and then the Ronaldo speculation on deadline day, they would have had a striker lined up to bring in, but maybe they think they don't need it. So.
I seen Guardiola talking about that. He was saying that Ronaldo and Messi don't work anymore, and that's the way he wants his team. He wants everybody chasing the ball for the full 90 minutes when they don't have it.
Yeah,
and
but
them two players make work for everybody around them. I mean, obviously the benefits is
when they have the ball, it's insanity.
Yeah, but when they don't.
But you think if Pep had been offered Ronaldo to sign for the team, he would have said no.
No, but I think once he didn't get him and once he didn't get Kane, he went back to saying
excuse why.
He had to say why he wasn't happy or why they didn't go after Ronaldo. But of course he's taking them all day. You're a madman if you're not taking either of them.
100%. I predict the draw myself, Rob. You're on the draw bandwagon, Corey.
I'm in a comfortable
If De Bruyne plays, I think City will win.
Right, fair enough. Is he? What's his injury status?
There's talk of him starting on Saturday at 3 o'clock.
So they'd love that.
You're not happy with that, aren't
you? But yeah, sweet. So we'll jump over to Man United versus Newcastle United.
The homecoming.
Return of
homecoming. Ronaldo, he's in training. He's
he arrived at Cardiff.
Fully fledged United player now. Yeah.
So he's obviously not playing against Azerbaijan at 5, is he? Today?
Nah, so he was let go early. He was let go early. He didn't play. Who did they play the weekend after? They played us the weekend, did they? No,
they played us last midweek. They didn't play the weekend.
Did they not?
Serbia played Luxembourg.
He was let go straight after the Ireland game. Anyway, He should walk out on his own, that fella. You know what I mean? Let him walk out. Kanye West.
He's like they kind of do in the NFL. Yeah. The captain comes out and does a little dance.
He's no top on walking out like that.
A lot of Newcastle players go straight down to something and not playing.
The Kanye West homecoming on the background and everyone in the stadium.
They'll do something. Don't do that.
Newcastle have yet to win this season. Drew the last 2 games. Obviously, United's last game was Southampton.
No, Wolves. They beat Wolves 1-0.
Well, even Wolves 1-0 in Southampton.
Yeah,
so
I had tripped up. Newcastle are just hoping to see the inconsistent United we've all come to love. Like,
what the problem is now, Callum Wilson's out.
Yeah,
no goals because like
Maximan won't score.
No, he gets tap-ins and
who they got?
Yeah, I think this could be a good height. They have it'd be Joe Linton up top.
Almiron's an attacker.
Almiron, he's kind of attacking midfielder, winger. Yeah,
Joe Linton,
and then it looks like they got. It'll just be hoofing it up to him. I mean, Callum Wilson.
And he has to put up with Varane and Maguire there, which is no easy fucking.
Saint Maximin will cause them problems.
He'll cause Wan-Bissaka problems and he'll cause Luke Shaw problems, but I think he'll stay out wide. Do you think he'll come through the middle?
I think he will. Yeah, go through the middle. Yeah.
Last season was quite wide.
He was off left. He was last season. Yeah.
But United have won the last 3 meetings between the sides fairly comfortably as well. They won 3-1 and 4-1 twice. Or 3-1 twice. Marcus Rashford scored in the last 3 games between the two as well. He scored in the last 3.
Won't be
Don't even know if he'll get a game, will he?
He's injured.
He's still gone. Yeah.
Do you think Ronaldo will start?
You have to start him.
I think it'd be good to see him come on. I mean, get the ovation because he's going to play all throughout the season anyway. But throwing him in now.
If he starts, he'll take him off. He won't play the full 90, so he gets that ovation then.
Yeah, you'll get
an ovation.
Yeah, they're in Europe during the week as well, are they?
United. I don't know if they're playing this week or the week after.
Right.
Because 2 English teams play 1 week and then 2 play the other. When it's
if they are playing, whenever they are playing midweek, I'd say that's when you'll see him try and pull back on them a little bit because they want to utilise him in Europe. And
that's his tournament. He's missed the Champions League. So.
Next game, Leeds United and Liverpool, which was a cracker on the opening day of last season, 4-3. Leeds were unlucky not to get out and out of the game. Liverpool won 4-3. Hat-trick by Salah. Yeah.
So that was in the quiz there a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it?
What?
The hat-trick quiz.
It was, yeah.
What, the quiz by Dublin?
The Quizmaster General, Ravanelli and all of that. Dan James set to make his debut for Leeds. They'd be mad not to play him. He's starting. Like
25 million.
Is he the most expensive?
I don't know if he will start. I don't know if he can try because they've Rafinha off the right and then Harrison off the left. Harrison isn't bad at all. So I reckon he will start. I don't think it's going to be an easy game. They haven't started off well this year, but I think the international break will probably do them a bit of good because Bamford was struggling in front of goal.
They've yet to pick up a win.
Yeah.
Drew 2 out of their first 3 and lost on the first day to United.
Yeah, they've conceded 8 goals in 3 games.
That's typical Leeds from last season as well. They're just not scoring as much now.
I think our front 3 would be too much.
I have Liverpool attack versus Leeds defence.
Yeah, I think
with the counter, Leeds will be playing for that. They'll try and counter.
If they don't counter well, they've no chance.
They'll attack the wing back. They'll attack Trent. They should.
Of course.
Sorry, Corey.
No, we spoke about it last week or the week before, saying that's it. You had to attack him. He's the weakness in the defence. So yeah, I still think we'd be too much. I think if we get an early goal and then they have to come out, then I think we'll open them up then.
Yeah, Bielsa versus Klopp. It's always an interesting one as well. 2 good managers.
Don't bet when you have a good matchup like that.
Yeah. It's in Liverpool. It's in Anfield, is it? No, it's in Ellen Road. Yeah. So
that's why I said it's not going to be easy.
No, it won't be easy by any means. But it's just one of those. If you get ahead. Stay ahead.
That's it.
Surely.
And that's what we struggled with last year, is getting ahead. And I think this season so far we've scored in the first half most games. So, expecting a win. But I was going to say counter.
No, you've started strong. 2 wins. Draw against Chelsea, who are league.
Rob said it there a couple of weeks ago. We've only played Norwich and Burnley, and then the draw was against Chelsea with 10 men. So still a lot to prove.
So he's a scrap.
Well, not as bad as you anyway.
No one's as bad as fucking us. But yeah, so that's kind of the in-depth ones in the bag. So we'll move over to the rest of the games. Corey, you have Crystal Palace and Spurs, I believe.
Yes, Spurs have been unbeaten against Palace since 2015.
London derby.
A London derby as well, yeah. The only thing I'll say about Spurs, they have centre-back problems at the minute. You remember Romero went to Argentina. I think he's in Croatia now. Him and Lo Celso are like doing. I think they're training over in Croatia and then they're coming back.
Facing a hefty fine.
And then, it'd be nothing to them, but it's 25 grand or something handy. And then Sanchez went away with Colombia as well, man Davinson, so he's not available either. So that's 2 centre halves. Alderweireld's gone.
Zuma. Oh no, they were in for Zuma. Zuma
No.
was yeah.
So the only recognised one is Eric Dyer.
Yeah. They have that.
He's nearly a centre mid as well. So
they have the new right full Emerson.
Yeah, they have your man Royal Emerson, and then Tanganga can play centre half. So
I think,
but they're depleting centre half anyway. So
if you are depleted, the likes of Palace is who you want to play though. At the moment,
because they have decent players going forward. They have Oyu, they have Zaha, they have Benteke, and they just have to bring in your man
Conor Gallagher, who scored twice.
They have to bring in your man Edward as well from Celtic. So
that's what I was going to say. He'll cost him because that Benteke fella's fucking shy.
Benteke's good in the air though. That's
he'll be the aerial threat, and Edward will be the one on the midfield.
They don't play both of them.
It depends on what way he might like the 4-4-2.
Yeah, maybe.
You never know. He'll have to see. I don't think he's had the two strikers to play.
Is this Palace's third London derby in a row? They played Brentford. They played Spurs.
They played Chelsea.
So opening with 3 London
derbys. The season with
Chelsea.
So this is their fourth game.
The fourth game, lads.
Yeah, so they started with Chelsea, played Brentford, Spurs. Oh, sorry, yes, so we are missing one. I'm not sure who it was.
Nah, I haven't a clue.
Maybe it's not a London derby. It was just
Is it the fourth game of the season? Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Doesn't matter anyway. Rob, you have Southampton and West Ham.
Antonio.
That's all, isn't it?
That's all. Right, move on. Now, West Ham last 7 games against Southampton, they've won 6 of them and drew the other one, so look really good. They're going to need to try. Southampton are going to need to try stop West Ham going forward, like. Because West Ham don't have to play on the counter.
No.
They can pop the ball around. They can catch it on the counter.
They have a plan B.
That's the way they've played most games. They've let people play around and then attack.
But yeah, now it'll be interesting. As we Southampton got a point off United. Some of the day out so far. So I think there'll be goals. I think there'll be goals in every single West Ham game this year. But I think they'll win this 2 or 3-0.
Oh really? Yeah. I have Chelsea and Villa. Chelsea could display their new signing, Saul Niguez. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Chelsea have been able to.
Good effort anyway.
What's that?
Good effort.
Appreciate that. Chelsea have been unable to beat Villa in the last 2 meetings, losing 2-1 and drawing 1-1. Chelsea be eager to get back to winning ways after going down to 10 men, drawing with Liverpool. That was a frustrating day for them.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe not frustrating, but. Frustrating going down, but then having a
good positive outcome, but like having to
just sit back,
dramatically alter your game plan. So what was the first half sending off as well? Was it
right at the end of it?
46 minutes.
A whole half of your game plan not being able to go for
definitely,
it. Corey.
And the Gowners, lads, come on! This is a 6-pointer right here.
This is a must-win.
This is massive for you boys, honestly.
Which is a ridiculous statement.
If you don't win this, you reckon you could go?
Yeah.
That could be.
The only thing that'll save him is the week after Spurs. They don't lose that match.
No, the week after is Burnley, then Spurs.
I suppose that was our 5th game for some reason. So we've Norwich, then Burnley.
Yeah.
Bollocks.
So good news.
Well then, you might get the boot then. Yeah.
So the good news is Partey, White and Gabriel all took part in training this week. All 3. So that's massive.
Fucking miracle.
So you need. That's what I have the fixtures here. That's what I was saying. So you need to win here, and you need to go on a bit of a run. You have obviously Norwich, then Burnley, then Spurs, then Brighton, and then Palace in your next 5. Yeah. So you need
15 points.
Not even. You just need to beat Norwich. You need to beat Burnley, and then you need to get a result off Spurs. Spurs at home as well.
Thumped them.
If you do a number on them, and
if we beat Spurs, you keep your shot for 5 years.
Yeah, if he's get 15 points from 15, then he's safe. But this is massive. But I fancy to win it with them 3 lads back.
It's insane.
I don't think there's any injuries now, is there? If them 3 are back.
Well, I don't think Partey will play. He's just getting himself back at fit now.
So if he's get the win here, all the boys seem to be fully fit then from next week or the week after. I'd say he might try and keep him as much as he can for the Spurs game.
Yeah. If you don't have to play him, don't play him.
Yeah.
And there's, as you said, he's made of glass.
Yeah. But yeah, massive game for you lads. I fancy to do it. They haven't beat you since 2012, so you need to do it.
Have they been in the league since 2012?
Yeah, they're yo-yos. They're always up and down.
7 games since 2012 you've played them in, so you're unbeaten from there.
It's just scary how much of a crunch game that is, and we're only on the 5th week of the league.
It's a relegation battle, lads. He was at last or second last.
Are we last? No, they were last.
They are. They get beaten. They got beaten by the weekend? Were they slapped 5 now by City, was it?
Yeah, and then we got slapped by City as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then we beat.
It's only
3.
goal difference.
Neither have scored. This someone has to score here.
0-0.
But yeah, it's a massive game, lads. Massive.
We've Watford and Wolves.
Damn.
Nothing excited me here.
No, I was even trying to think of some notes for you.
I just literally have. Can Wolves stop losing 1-0? They've played 3 games and lost all 3 of them 1-0. So
I have a feeling they could sneak a 1-0 here.
I have either it'll be 1-0 or 2-1 either way. Traore will do loads but won't score, and Watford will need him. And
He'll be straight back on our TikTok.
Ismail Assar to do something. That's all really Watford have. So
yeah,
I won't be watching it.
It is it's the runt of the litter this week, isn't it? That game really.
Yeah, it says. Well, my next game isn't great either, but
we'll get to it. I have Everton and Burnley. So it has a history of low scoring games. Only one of the 4 last meetings have gone over 2.5 goals. Calvert-Lewin has scored in the last 3 meetings though against Burnley. Everton started strong with 7 points from 3 games, and Burnley yet to pick up a win with just 1 point. So you fancy Everton at home here. Calvert-Lewin loves scoring against Burnley.
See, that's Burnley all over, innit? Low scoring games, just sit back and hoof forward.
Stay in the league.
Yeah, boards.
They're my least favourite team in the league, have been for a number of years.
Burnley, yeah. I thought Arsenal would have been going on the last few weeks.
Well, it's close. It's close between Norwich and Arsenal. It's close between Burnley and Arsenal.
Go on, sorry.
No, go on. I was going to say whatever.
Yeah, I like Sean Dyche. I hate the team, but I like him. The fact that he gets no money, no backing, and he's still.
You'd like to see him at a job that backed him, see what he could do. Like.
He'd probably be shy.
Last game,
last game, Brentford versus Brighton.
I'd rather watch that than watch
definitely.
That's a much better game.
Yeah, but it's definitely one of the lower games.
That's the second worst.
Could be a 0-0, like, yeah.
Yeah, I think I can see goals in it. I can
see goals, but I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be surprised either way. One of them ones.
So the last time that they played was in the Championship 2017. So you can't
go historical with that now.
Not at all. I was looking at it saying you can't even like go anything off that. I mean,
no, not the
4 years
Championship's
ago,
a different level, different squads, different coaches.
Exactly.
Both had decent starts to the year.
Yeah, so the main thing I have is just can the 3 big lads off Brighton, the 3 giants at the back, just keep Tony quiet. That's kind of the only thing that Brentford have going for them going forward. Obviously they got a couple against Euros, but other than that, I think against Palace there was a 0-0 and they had a goal from Tony then against Villa, kind of quiet throughout that game as well. So I fancy Brighton in it, to be honest.
Brentford's still undefeated.
That's the only thing that's going for them at the minute.
Say that has the dressing room buzzing, like, let's not lose as long as we can, just don't lose.
Yeah, if they pick up another 3 here, what's that? 8 points out of first 4 games.
It's a fantastic start in Arsenal fans' eyes.
You chop someone's hand off for 8 points now. That's us there for the.
Yeah,
for
that's the preview done. The international break killed the review. But yeah, just Ireland as well. Just
going to say, imagine, like, international breaks are probably fun for a lot of European countries,
especially World Cup qualifiers. Stuff like the international friendlies are.
We're gone. We can't qualify now.
If we win we can get in, obviously, but we're not going. We are out, but we're not mathematically out.
Yeah.
It was crazy because I watched the Portugal game and I was like, such a fight against Portugal.
That's just typical Ireland.
Azerbaijan, well, oh my God, when the goal went in at half time, I was like, fuck.
I don't understand how Ireland can play down to any team.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
You're not good enough to play down to anybody.
No, I see McLean actually talking about it today. He was saying, we all know we're underperforming. We know we should be beating Luxembourg and Azerbaijan. And he said, like, we take full responsibility for it. But I feel bad for Kenny because you can kind of see them play a bit of ball, but like, who was he got the pick?
I blame the GAA.
Why?
That's where all the leading talented athletes go in this country.
John Delaney, the scumbag. That proud, loud and proud.
Talking about him
20 years of not a single cent going into the team. So that's
all going into his.
Look, we might be doing this podcast in 20 years saying we have to beat Luxembourg and Azerbaijan. So in the Nations League Group D, something like that.
Frustrating international break for us here anyway on the pod. We'll move over to the Fantasy Premier League. Just have a quick discussion about this. So obviously nothing happened. We've no kind of results or points to talk about. So these are just players that we think maybe you could introduce into your squad that might do a job for you.
Did we announce the winner for August?
Yeah, we did on the last
announced
pod.
The winner, did we?
Yeah, Blessing Armstrong. So shout out to him again. We've been in touch to sort out the prize and everything.
Everything's done and dusted.
I'll start it off here. It's obviously an obvious one, but it's Ronaldo. You know what I mean? He's the most expensive player really you can add into your squad. He's 12.5 million. But he should play every week for United, so we should get your points there. What else have we got here? Yeah, it's goal and assist return, and then his bonus points for man of the matches and stuff. It'll all accumulate throughout the season. It's just taking the risk on the 12.5 million.
Yeah.
Like if you have a Harry Kane or if you have a Salah or someone in your team, you could have to sacrifice to get Ronaldo. So
yeah, I seen a yoke actually that he like shots on target, shots on goal, he has like 5.5 last year in this area, and then the next one in the Premier League was Kane, and Kane was like 3.3
per game.
Yeah, per game.
On target.
Either on target or attempts on goal.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what it was.
In the bets.
But yeah, that's it. He'd be shooting all over the place. Free kicks, penalties, headers.
Every penalty.
You're gonna see him a lot this year come up with them headers. I think we're all gonna realise how actually good he is in the air.
Yeah.
Because you don't see it in this area. Go on, Ronaldo. Fat Ronaldo. Yeah, I think he's gonna be an animal. Yeah.
I have one more before I send over.
Oh, another one.
I have three.
I
have three. Yeah.
They're getting excited, yeah.
Sorry, I was just going through it and I was like,
he has 584 fucking pages.
I'm prepared. Pablo Fornals for West Ham is only around 6 million. He's in cracking form at the minute, getting goals and assists. He scored for Spain over the weekend as well, or over the international break, so he's carrying that form wherever he goes. So for 6 million, like, you could replace a fairly average player in your midfield for 6 million. And like, going back to what Rob was saying, West Ham are going to be involved in high scoring games all the time, and even though he's a midfielder, it's only 1 point for the clean sheet, so you don't even mind kind of sacrificing that, because the games are going to be high scoring. He's going to be involved in goals and assists all the time.
I think he's been involved in him
and Antonio are like best mates.
They're crazy, but yeah, Pablo Fornals for 6 million is a show.
Yeah,
you're gonna make his way for the tour.
Are you going to give it to us?
Will I give it to us?
Give it to us.
Give it to us.
Probably not going to like it. But it's the new lad from Arsenal, Tomiyasu.
Hate it.
Can't pronounce his first name. Listen to the...
Don't hate him, hate that.
Listen to the logic.
I hate it as well.
I hate it.
Listen to the logic.
Ben White and Gabriel's back. I can't see it.
He's starting.
Right back.
Listen to the fucking the research. He's 4.5 million, which means you can replace him with any defender. He's 4.5 million. You should have a 4.5 million on your lineup anyway. You only have your team set and you're
just I get
this is week by week pickup, so I don't hate it because you're playing that.
No, but I think this could work out in the long run as well, because he's gonna start. If he's decent and can keep fit, he's Arsenal's right-sided player. Similar to the way Tierney is. If he keeps fit, he's Arsenal's left-sided player. He's gonna play every week. If they get clicking, they'll get you clean sheets. He should be going forward, hopefully, a little bit in that system to get assists. For 4.5 million, it's not a bad show.
He's starting no matter what.
Starting. So
is he 20 million? He's starting every week.
You know what I mean? So there you go.
Imagine he started Cedric ahead of him on Saturday. Next week. Dead.
Oh, Jesus.
No, I'm not going to blame the Tomiyasu fella, because I'm backing him here.
Right.
But,
yeah, I've gone for Diogo Jota. Just for the simple fact, Firmino's out for a couple of weeks now. He's not back till the end of September.
And he won't get back into the team when he's back either.
I don't know about that. He's a vital part of the system. And then obviously playing Leeds the weekend, conceded 8 goals in 3 games, as you said earlier on. So I fancy us to get a goal or two, and look, he's some man for the goal. So Diogo Jota, 7.6 million, get him 7.6.
Not bad, yeah.
He's a midfielder as well, and he's going to be playing striker. So
you get the bonus point for the clean sheet and all then as well if it does come up.
Yes,
good shout.
Nice one, Jer. Appreciate that.
We're going to get criticised as being too homers here because we went for Saka against Norwich. He's only 6.3 million, and he's like Arsenal's best player. And we're playing Norwich. If we do score, he's going to be involved.
Yeah.
Again, he's a midfielder, but he basically plays left wing for Arsenal. So
not bad.
I think if we do anything, he's going to be involved in this. So
6.3 is decent.
Yeah, just for this week. I'll take him back out as soon as we're playing someone good. Like, yeah, just for this because we're playing Norwich. I think we're going to score a few.
But you could get away with keeping him on the bench. You know, if you do.
The bench 6 million.
6 million? No.
My bench is full of 4 million.
4.5 million. That's it. That's all.
I don't even know who they are for them.
Tomiyasu's 4.5. Grab him there.
Yes, I'll be picking him up.
Telling you. But yeah, so that's the fantasy kind of summed up there. Is a welcome in advance for the points you're going to get. So just to finish up the Premier League section, a little bit shorter this week because we've no review. We've a quiz. Rob is undefeated since we started the video pod, which is 5 in a row. This 5 unbeaten.
Are you 5 unbeaten?
Yeah, because we've done 4 in season 2 and 1 for the Euro, so we've 4 unbeaten. The lads drew last week, so it's a big one this week. It's a who am I?
Any pet? Who am I?
Yeah, so it's a bing boom.
Bing boom.
Make me write quiz down.
Sorry. Right, so here I'm gonna set the rule. It's who am I? Who wants to be Bing? Who wants to be Boom?
I'll let Rob go because he's down the door.
No matter what I be, I'm going to keep saying the other one, so I'll just be Bing.
Well, right. Rob's Bing, Corey is Boom.
What if I say my own name?
Yeah, you can say that. Whatever.
I'll say Bing.
I'm going to keep saying Boom.
Sonandla Bong.
So right, it's a Who Am I Captain's Edition.
Oh,
Premier League captains.
Premier League captains. So there's only 20. Only 20, right?
Club captains or active captains?
Captains on the pitch.
Right.
Wear the armband. So like for example, Aubameyang. He's not in it, but he would be rather than Xhaka, even though he's a club captain. Aubameyang's actual captain on the pitch. Yeah. Just
is that the way that is it?
You have club captains, and some teams might not. I just know it's a thing at Arsenal.
That's
you know, it's another deal type of fucking thing. We won't even start. So there's 5 of them. So that means there's 20. Yeah, so there's 3. You get so for anybody that doesn't know, I have 3 clues for the person that I'm gonna be cluing for the lads. If you get it on the first one, cluing. If you get it on the first one, it's 3 points. Second one is 2. Final one is 1. So you ready? First question.
Let's go.
Right.
I'm the captain of Arsenal.
I am 32 and play right back. I just remember the
Bing.
Right.
Azpilicueta?
No. Fuck. He's gone. Rob's gone. Azpilicueta's a left full, no?
No, I was liking that though. The second you said it, I was like, oh.
Right, so Rob's out. Corey can coast a little bit here.
I'm here.
Right, you're not going to go for that, no?
No.
Right, so I'm 32 and play right back. The second one is I am Irish and I'm injury prone.
It was between the 2 of them.
Boom! Go for it.
Jamie Coleman.
That's the one. Last one was by Captain Everton. So. Right, so 2-0 to Corey. Yeah, Rob under pressure.
Yeah, and I liked it as well. Well, I didn't like it at the time, but I was saying that's not bad.
It was a tasty answer.
It was a tasty answer.
So number 2, I am 34 and a goalkeeper.
You do be rattled anyway.
I rattled right into you out. And you just want to go for it?
Boom.
Corey's going for it.
Hugo Lloris?
No, you're gone.
Fuck.
You're gone.
Went for it.
Yeah, I thought it was it.
Going for it on the first one as well.
I don't think he's 34.
I know, but I thought captain. Yeah, there's not many.
Yeah. No.
Rob, if you can get this, you level it up to 2-2. So I'm 34 and I'm a goalkeeper. I have a famous father who was also a goalkeeper.
He's 34? Bing. Schmeichel.
Kasper Schmeichel. There we go, yeah.
34?
I'm 34 and a goalkeeper. I have a famous father who was also a goalkeeper. I'm from Denmark. They're the ones. So yeah, 34. I was surprised. I thought he was 32ish, 31 maybe, but he's around a while.
Yeah,
Denmark. Yeah. He's the captain of Leicester, so. Yeah. Right, 2-2.
2 apiece.
Number 3. I am 34.
Jesus Christ.
And French.
Not many young captains, is there?
Hold on, yeah, but I'm 34 and French and a captain. Do you know what I mean? So
they're all in the 30s, but I was thinking there's not many young captains.
And it's for 3 points as well. Fuck off.
Fucking hell.
Yeah,
34.
Bing.
So,
Lloris.
Yeah, got it. The second one was I'm a goalkeeper. Yeah. God, he's gone. 3 pointer there. Yeah, so I'm 34 and French. I'm a goalkeeper. I'm the captain of Spurs. There were the clues.
No way.
5.
I blew me muck early.
Oh, a swing in the balance there.
2 left, is there?
2 left. 5-2 to Rob. Here we go. Number 4. I am 28 and English.
Bing. Oh, you might not be 28.
You have to answer
Phillips.
Now. Who?
Calvin Phillips.
No.
He's not even a captain.
He's not even the captain of Leeds, no.
Not even 28 fucking 8, is he?
Oh, so what is it, 5-2?
Yeah.
Corey,
are you
going to go for it?
Are you taking a shot
at
this?
Go for the 3-pointer?
No, you can't get back level.
Right, so you can get back to 1, right? I am 28 in English. I transferred from Leicester to my current team.
Oh.
I was going to say, if you better get this.
I know, yeah. Boom!
Right.
Has Matt
Maguire. So 5-4. 5-4 with the last question. Can this draw?
No, because
I can't. Yeah, because only one you can get. I was going to like, fucking hell. I thought I made a draw-proof quiz.
Well, if he gets a 1 point,
I get a 1 point to draw. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Right, don't go for
the rain.
We won't go for him. He has to do it next week as well. Deal.
Right, so 5-4. 5-4. Last one. Number 5. I am 26 and English. 26 English and a captain. There's the clue. Anyone want to go for it? 5-4.
No, I'm not going for it.
No. Rob?
Oh.
No? Right. I am 26 in English. Second clue. I scored a last minute penalty.
James Ward-Prowse.
Rob gets the win. He's sharp. I scored a game week, a last minute game penalty in the last game week.
Did you have Ward-Prowse in your mind?
Yeah. Did you? Yeah. I thought he was older. 26. Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you one thing, I'm bad at them home was.
And you brought those to the quiz.
I know.
Season 1.
I like them. I hate that 30-second quiz.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a I rattle with them myself. So what's time? You got 2 there.
7-4.
7-4. Rob remains unbeaten. That's insane.
They're gonna have to take him down next week.
Fucking hell! Well, you're the Quizmaster General next week.
Quizmaster.
So that's the end of the Premier League section for episode 5. Again, just to shout out our sponsor, Tomp 2 Socks. We're going to be giving away a little. They hold them up, lads.
Funky socks, so when you wear a suit or something.
Yeah,
short,
they're nice. Yeah, what I have, mine are just kind of a nice design. Corey, what have you got there?
Donuts.
Some funky donuts.
Some tigers.
Nice. You can get footballs and all those stuff on them.
Yeah.
So Tomp 2 Socks on Instagram. It'll pop up on the screen, and tomp2.com to go and order whatever you want. Shout out to them for sponsoring the episode, and we'll be back after the break. With the NFL section, the NFL section is back, and just for the sponsor, we're going to be running a little giveaway on the Insta, so check that out over the next couple of days. And we'll see you after the break. Welcome back, everyone. Part 2, episode 5, the 3 Men 2 Balls podcast. Myself, Jerry Keller. We have Rob Keller and Corey Jenkins in the gaff. And the NFL is back. Anyone on YouTube can see we've changed into the
1-7.
The attire.
Number 9, Jerry.
Don't be acting
I was going to say, I felt bad.
Okay, it has to be done.
Fuck you, Matt Stafford. I still love you. But I'm repping. I'm going to get a new one. DeAndre Swift is the next jersey. Or Hawkinson even, one of them. But yeah, NFL is back. So we're going to start off with who we think's going to get the overall prizes for the year. So we just want to start.
Is that what MVP who we?
Yeah. Who we think MVP is going to be?
Yeah, far away.
MVP. No. Oh, yeah, it is Matt Stafford. Yeah,
no way.
I did go. I went for Stafford. Yeah. The reasoning because he's gone to the Rams, who are good on defense. They have a good offensive line as well. They're just a 10 times better team than Detroit. And he pulled us up from fucking nothing. So if he goes into that team with that setup, I just think he could do it. And they're me. It's Matty Stafford. Matty Stafford. Broke me heart, but
it's been around there, sure.
Not doing it.
I have someone down here, but I'm at that actually changing my mind.
First of all, who did you write down?
I wrote down Baker
Mayfield.
Yeah, I think if they click this year on offense with Odell needs to stay fit and he needs to click with him, but if he does, it was between him.
If you say one name, you're going straight out that door.
Daniel motherfucking Jones.
Who's your pick now?
TB12. It's not. It's Baker's Oklahoma me.
The quarterback?
Yeah.
Hurts?
No.
One before him? Kyler
Murray.
Nice.
So who won it last year? Rodgers. Yeah, so it's based on numbers, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's
the best QB award.
Yeah.
Historically.
But see, like some Lamar winning it. I mean, like I think it's all based on stats.
Yeah.
And his stats are going to be insane. He can run, he can throw. I think it's
one thing that worry me about that is I think a lot of the MVPs make the playoffs.
A lot of the MVPs make the playoffs.
They might not make the playoffs.
Oh, I don't know.
That division is sick.
Yeah, they have the Ravens, the Steelers.
No, that's the Cardinals. They have the Seahawks, 49ers, and
see offensively. Who did they bring in offensively?
Rams.
Yeah. See offensively, what they have.
They have D-Hop. They brought in AJ Green.
They have Kyler. Who's the other that they're bringing a running back?
Your man Drake was there.
Drake left. He went to Vegas. They brought in James Conner off the Steelers.
Yeah, and then obviously they brought in Watt then as well. So I think they could make the playoffs. But yeah, Kyler anyway. Just in terms of stats, he's gonna go 6. So
fair enough. Rob,
I called it the best QB award. I went for a running back. Derrick Henry.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna go back-to-back 2K.
Really? Yeah.
They added an extra game onto it.
Yeah,
he got 2059 last year.
An extra hour to do it.
An extra full game. So I think if he goes back to back 2K, be the first person to ever do it. I know it's an added game and the extra.
What if he goes back to back 2K but doesn't make the playoffs?
They'll win that division.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's between them and the Colts, isn't it?
Unless Carson Wentz is as good as he was 3 or 4 years ago.
But MVP.
Yeah, I think I think the Titans will make a run at it, so I think he'll get it because he'll be the main man there.
Fair enough.
King Henry.
King Henry.
He's an animal there. What have we got next, Jenkins?
We have the Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Offensive Rookie of the Year. I went for Justin Fields.
The non-starting QB.
Non-starting?
That's
QB2.
About to say. No, that's the one thing that scares me because Nagy. I think what's going to happen with there, I think Andy Dalton will start week 1, week 2 and week 3, and Fields' first start to be against your beloved Lions.
And rip us to shreds. Yeah. I just don't see him being able to keep Fields out.
It will take 2 drives on Sunday night. If Andy Dalton goes 3 and out, they start booing.
Yeah.
They'll have no patience with him.
They're already
they're booing in pre-season.
Yeah, they're already chanting Fields' name when he's out on the field and stuff and throwing the ball, which is...
Because Chicago are the only franchise in NFL history who have never had a QB pass for 4,000 yards.
I said that last year. He's the first one. It is fucking nuts. He's going to be launching the ball.
Well, will he
the
be
Red
the first
Rifle.
I don't know. That's all scaring me. If Nagy is just a fucking ignorant bastard and won't play.
Well, I did go for Fields, obviously, because it's the QB award, really. But then the Lions, Sewell, I was talking about him. He's defensive Parsons, is he?
Yeah.
So Sewell was me other candidate, but I just don't think the Lions are going to have the offensive player of the year.
You wouldn't see many offensive linemen get it, would you? Either
if they make a run at it.
If they were to somehow
make the playoffs, and Jared Goff is standing there all day, every day with no one coming near him, and he's there blocking everyone.
Yeah, there's a lot of ifs.
Yeah, but I don't think so, because Tristan Wirfs allowed 1 sack on Brady last year. 1 sack the whole year.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah, we had Justin Herbert last year. If the quarterbacks don't perform, he might get it.
Yeah, I think Zach Wilson and Trevor Lawrence are going to go nuts this year.
Yeah.
Both of them. Yeah.
Is this your rookie pick?
No, my rookie pick's Trevor.
Oh, yeah.
Big Trev with the long locks, with the Goldilocks.
He's a beast of a man.
It's
like a Viking or something, isn't he? Like one of them.
Before he came in the Georgia gear, Clemson beat Georgia. He had a bet with obviously one of the lads. He came in, dripped out in the
awful game of football.
Was it? Yeah, bad.
They put that at 12 on Saturday night.
Oh, is this the one that was 10-3 or something? You were saying at 10-7?
10-3. There wasn't even an offensive touchdown. The touchdown was a pick 6.
That's what it is. That's what you expect in the college games, isn't it?
55-40 and all I wanted.
Looking at the over 100.
I was on the over 60 with 10-3.
Fuck's sake. I watched I see obviously it's pre-season, he done well. You can't really judge our pre-season, but just looking at his highlights in college, fuck me. Again, it's college. I watched his college highlights before he came here today, and fuck me.
Since high school, him and Fields have been going nuts.
And he can move as well. He's not just
can.
What?
When they're young, they can move.
Yeah,
the only person I've ever seen that can't run as a quarterback was Tom Brady when he came out of college. He came out of college that slow.
His 40 is the best thing in history.
Is what?
His 40.
Trevor Lawrence will be a pocket passer. He won't be an agile quarterback.
I think but he's got to be made
when he has to. He move when he has to, but they're going to want to be a pocket passer.
That's what I was saying. I was watching him. Obviously, college it doesn't compare, but he's fucking taking off in some of them games. I was saying, Jesus Christ, he actually has a set of wheels on him as well. So I think he's going to go nuts this year.
Do you think he can have an impact on Jacksonville the way Herbert had an impact on the Chargers?
See, I have to.
Chargers have more around Herbert than the Jags.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to see him now. It's a completely different ball game once they go into the NFL.
It's men and boys. Like
that's why we're on.
I love him. Yeah, I think he's brilliant. Obviously, I'm not shitting on your pick.
Most highly anticipated quarterback in how long? Since probably fucking
Matty Stafford, probably.
I don't even know.
Probably Vic or something.
No, Lawrence was the shortest price I've ever seen for a number 1 overall pick.
Jesus. He went with one.
Yeah, with the talent.
There was talk of Fields going over him and all. Like, never going to happen.
That was just me. Fields will have a better career than him. Mark the fucking dates. We went for Najee Harris, the running back off Pittsburgh. Yeah. I think all the quarterbacks are going to underperform.
Yeah.
It just happens.
And I think Najee
once in a blue moon,
he's going to be handed the ball. Like, their run game is good as it is, and he's a good runner. So he's going to get the ball. And
they want to run the ball.
What, 80% of the snaps are going to be to him or something?
Something get like that. You get a lot of the ball.
What's he like with his hands? Is he good? Like,
yeah, he catch the ball. Yeah, he was fucking hurdling people and all.
Yeah. What's he like in comparison to Edwards?
I've seen that actually. Yeah,
much better.
Much better than Edwards. Yeah.
Like his first,
that boy fast.
He's so fast. It's like pre-season he was running people over and all. Supposed to be nervous and
fuckers
like. Just I love He'd be brilliant this year. He's 9-1 as well. So if you want to flutter on
he's gonna get a hell of a lot of ball as well.
Hell of a lot. Because they don't want lover boy Ben to be throwing the ball too often.
They don't want them throwing picks every week. I mean, what's the point?
Doesn't throw picks. The wide receivers don't get any good enough routes. So it's there. It's a
Super Bowl matchup.
Yes, I think the Rams from the NFC, and I think the Chiefs from I think it'll be a Chiefs-Rams ball.
Who'll win?
The Rams. I'm on the Rams train this year.
Yeah,
I thought the Rams were good.
You're on a Ram.
The only issue I had with the Rams was Goff.
If he didn't go,
who?
Stafford. See,
That's what
Stafford didn't go to the Rams.
Stafford's is such an improvement on Goff, he's saying.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying any other QB, you wouldn't be on the bandwagon as much as you are.
Like,
would you?
That Jones from New York, and you get in Rodgers, and you're saying,
I know
I'm Stafford is not the caliber of Rodgers, but he's a good QB.
I'm saying just the fact that it is Stafford. That's why.
He's calling you a homer.
Yeah, basically.
A homer that broke me heart, man. It hurts me to say that.
Yeah, but
they're in the NFC as well. Excuse me. I was trying not to.
What, did we have a gun to your head?
I was trying to wear the pod t-shirt to even prove it. Look on the YouTube, it's there.
He won't let it touch the skin.
If I couldn't pick the Rams,
no, pick the Rams.
But if I couldn't, I think it'd be Green Bay or the Chiefs. Who would be? That'd be me ball. Like me secondary ball.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I think the Rams are going to be sick this year, and after adding him now, that was the missing piece of the puzzle. So
Sean McVay.
Just throw your average quarterback over to Detroit, take their best player, get a ball over.
Arteta.
Sorry.
Over to me.
Yes.
I'm obviously going the Bucks.
Are you?
Yeah.
Jesus.
But are they the first back-to-back team if they win it back-to-back ever?
No, the Pats done it, sure, didn't they?
Patriots done it 3 in a row, didn't they?
Oh.
No, the Patriots definitely done it in 05, 06, I think.
Yeah, Patriots have definitely done
It's
it.
not. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't happen often.
No.
Not often at all.
I think the Steelers might have done it back in the day.
Green Bay done it in Super Bowl 1 and Super Bowl 2, and then lost Super Bowl 3.
Yeah.
He's a dude.
Yeah, so I have Bucks versus Browns. I think the Browns are going to be
yeah.
I think the Browns are going to be serious.
That's the division I'm on about. The Steelers,
AFC
the Ravens,
North,
the Browns. Yeah, that's who's the
Bengals.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah. I think the Browns will win that division.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Oh, that's a call.
Did they win it last year? No. Ravens.
They finished third in it, didn't they?
Did they? Yeah.
And then they went and slapped Pittsburgh in round 1 of the playoffs.
Sure, they finished third, but
They should have Steelers.
Yeah, so
the Steelers went
5, and so were Baltimore, and the Steelers had 12 or something like that.
Oh, could have
The
been.
Steelers were like
I think they finished ahead of Ravens. I actually think
they?
did. I don't know. But after, obviously, it all depends on, like, Odell's a massive part of that. After getting, they got a corner. I think that pass defense wasn't great last year, but they after getting a corner in the first round. Greg Newsome.
Yeah.
They got him.
They added a load on defense, speedy linebackers and all, and they got
Greedy Williams is back as well.
Jadavian Clowney to go on the other side of Miles Garrett. Like.
So they're gonna be a serious outfit.
There's some serious players like Landry,
and then
Kareem Hunt.
Just on the Bucks part, the Bucks after bringing everybody back that just won the ball last year.
Yeah. So that winning mentality's there.
Yeah, and the winning mentality's there because of one man. But it's
You say I'm horny for Stafford.
I'll openly admit that I am fully erect every time Tom Brady is on the field, slinging the pigskin.
On Thursday.
I'll be there.
You can sit in the corner on your fucking own.
I'll have the small shorts on as
the
well.
That's
the small shorts on.
The small shorts, the hot pants will be on.
Small yokes I'll be on. But yeah, Bucks Browns, and then I'm being biased. Obviously, I think I don't. I think they can win it. I'd be surprised if they went back to back though.
Right, fair enough.
If I was to substitute anyone in for the Bucks, it'd be the Rams.
Thank you.
Funnily enough, we have one of each of your teams. So
can we pick?
Yeah, go on.
The Rams and the Chiefs.
No, the Rams and the Browns.
Yeah.
What? I think the Browns are going to win the North, which is the best division in the AFC. And I think the Rams are going to win the West, which is the best division in the NFC. So there you go.
You think they'll outdo the Chiefs in the ball? They had
that shot at them last year. Remember watching that game? And your man,
Chad Henne,
the Chiefs, was reaching for the end zone just to tie it up and let the ball slip out of his hand.
Yeah.
The Browns would have beaten the Chiefs.
Yeah, like they did.
It wasn't on Mahomes though.
Yeah,
the only thing. And then he played that.
A man came in. It was a Heineke. Is that his name?
Chad Henne.
No, Chad Henne.
Heineke went into Washington.
Oh, right, yeah.
See that play at the end? Remember Tony Romo? Did he call it or did he was?
They're not going to snap the ball.
Was it on
They're not going to snap, and they threw it out the hill.
4-1 or something, was it?
Yeah, it is kind of hard over head taking the Browns because they've been so bad and they're getting better and what they done to the Steelers in the playoffs last year, and they were putting it up to the the Mahomes-led Chiefs in that game. So
yeah,
I think they'll do it, and I think the Rams.
So we're all kind of on a similar-ish buzz. A couple of teams there that we think are going to do it. Yeah,
we're all on the Rams buzz.
The only thing I hate about the two of them is the divisions they're in.
They're solid.
If they win that division, they'd be the two favourites to come through. Well, obviously the Chiefs, obviously, but if the Rams win that West comfortably,
like they've 6 really, really tough regular season.
The Rams definitely
in that division. Like even the Browns do.
Bengals can't be classed as really,
Burrow
really
gets
tough.
going.
But yeah,
he's back.
Definitely.
We had a whole season without him. We can't judge him really. He didn't play.
I'd be so nervous if I was him. He's a little boy, and
that line doesn't do him any.
No, and there's absolute like he's playing the Steelers twice a year. Their defense is.
And now he's playing against Mulgar and the JV Clown.
With TJ Watt.
Still talk them sitting out week 1.
Over which? No.
Money is it?
Yeah, not getting paid.
Get enough TJ.
End up in Arizona with his brother, no?
Oh, Jesus.
That'd be some force, wouldn't it?
Fuck me.
But yeah, we'll start analysing the games that are coming up. We've 16. Cool. We're going to jump into 3 that are the highlights, I suppose, the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
Cowboys and Bucks.
Thursday night.
In Dallas.
It's in Tampa.
Revealing the banner.
That's the way I have them written down. Revealing the banner. Yeah, Cowboys, Bucks. I'm not a big fan of the Cowboys at all, really.
Not one bit.
No, I think this could be a steamroll. I think if Tampa get going.
If one thing happens that could possibly, if the Bucks D-line dominate the Cowboys' offensive line, this is over.
Yeah.
Because the Cowboys won't be able to run the ball, and you seen what Mahomes was doing in the Super Bowl running for his life?
Yeah.
Because he had no offensive line in front of him. The Cowboys' offensive line is injured again. So the Bucks get after him.
Yeah, and I have here. I was saying Dallas could get their asses handed.
If if their O-line stands up, I'm telling you, the offense will get at Bucks, but I'm telling you, that's crucial right there. If they get after him, it's a wrap.
See what I have here as well, like the Cowboys pass defense yards per attempt, they were 22nd last year, and then TDs per game they are did I say 22nd or 27th?
27th, I think.
They're 22nd in yards per attempt and 27th in TDs.
And that was greatly improved at the end of last year when teams just stopped at the start of last season.
And then the Bucks have Brady, they have Evans, Godwin, AB,
Gronk.
Cameron Braid's back, fucking Gronk.
Yeah, that's what I have here. The Cowboys' defense needs to be much improved on last season, and I just can't see it. Obviously, Micah Parsons as linebacker is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah,
I guarantee you, early doors in this, Brady goes after him.
Yeah,
test
the waters. He's the rookie.
Throw
something near him, and if he slaps out and does something, he'll get him all day.
Yeah.
Just keep picking on him.
What if he picks it though?
He won't go near him again. He'll test him. He does what every rookie he plays against.
Parsons came out and said,
"Ready for that though?
We have to go.
Waiting for it.
We have to go weapon for weapon and see who outlasts who."
They can't do that.
And how good is that O line for the Bucks as well? The O line is sick.
That's it. Look at the trenches. Brady will have all day to do what he wants, and that could be running for his life.
Yeah.
And he's not a great runner as it is.
And don't be surprised if the Bucks get up early and he's running for his life. They'll pull him.
Yeah, just to preserve him
safe.
Who's Dak? Yeah.
Who's
if
their
they're
backup?
down 20 or something like that and he's running for his life, what's your man's name? The red-headed fella.
Yeah, man.
Ben DiNucci got cut. It's not him.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
No, it wasn't him. I can't even tell you. I was watching that preseason game against Jacksonville.
Same as the Lions backup.
So we're all on Bucks giving these boys a good rubbing.
Whatever the handicap is on Thursday, I'm having a bet.
Might be, probably push it a little bit.
And whatever the Bucks over under is.
It was 7.5, you reckon it is?
Yeah, it could be 6.5, 7.5.
Because
the Cowboys are overrated at the start of every season.
Yeah.
And they just
sure, hard knocks and all was about the Cowboys, their American
well, that
team
just happens,
and everything, but I think it could be a 2
Bucks by a big one. Yeah.
We're all over to the next one, which is a cracker. The Steelers against the Bills. Big Ben against
Josh
Allen. But there's another lad that Najee Harris. Yeah, so this is his big debut for. Yeah. He'll start. They're not gonna,
absolutely.
RB1, brother.
Yeah. This is a tough one to call. I'm a bit in my head about this one.
I think these caused him problems last year. Did they? They caused Allen problems last year against.
Bills routed them.
Did they?
It was when the Steelers started losing. Washington beat the Steelers.
Cole Beasley ran them.
Someone else beat, and then the Bills routed them.
Did he not throw 2 picks or something that game?
I think they won by like 20 something.
Yeah.
I think it was a Sunday night football game.
And I think was everyone shocked by it as well, maybe?
You're shocked by how bad they beat them. Like, they routed them. That's what I have there. The Steelers downfall at the end of last season, and then the Bills stomped them into the ground.
Yeah. See, they were forced in sacks and forced in pressure percentage last year. The Steelers
defense is pretty good.
And Yoke's back, D. Bush.
Yeah.
But that losing Bud Dupree, so I mean, who's going to fill his void?
Predictions, I'm leaning towards the Bills in terms of just their attacking power.
I'm on the Bills, I know the Steelers D is good, but I just think in terms of
offense, the Bills they just seem to have so much more, don't they? Like,
Big Ben's running out of time, isn't he?
Yeah. And then who?
That's why I have Jer's favourite. Big Ben is getting older. Father time question mark.
I just like him. He's a good
they
player.
haven't got a great QB2 there, have they? Yeah, man. Dwayne.
Haskins, is it?
Dwayne, yeah.
Obviously,
bad apple.
The Steelers wide receivers they were good last year, and then they started dancing. Like Claypool, Deontay Johnson, and Juju is a good trio of wide receivers. If they just concentrate on playing football, stop fucking dancing.
He's dancing again in pre-season.
TikTok before the game, dancing on the other team's
on the badges and all. I mean, mad
just
stuff.
giving the other team bullet board material.
That's it.
Yeah.
I think
if I don't see the Bills having much. Like obviously Allen's an animal. If you double digs, they haven't really. They got Sanders.
They got your man Emmanuel Sanders. They've Gabriel Davis. They've two good running backs. The tight ends are decent. If the Steelers don't keep this close early, I think the Bills will rout them. Yeah, Dawson Knox.
They have to keep Allen off the field as much as possible. So Najee Harris could be massive.
Yeah, they'd want it. Steelers want to run the ball and get after Allen.
Yeah,
yes.
Because if they don't, good night and God bless.
Yeah. If it's a shootout, it's
forward to seeing him now. Do you think he'll kick on again?
That's how he had a massive jump between year 1 and 2.
Yeah.
What happens in year 3?
Does he go up again? Or
if he goes up again, he's winning the MVP.
Yeah.
Only Rodgers bet him to it last year. So if he goes up again, there's
keep your eye on the Joshua Allen fella. Yeah. Then next up we have this is a cracker. Browns versus the Chiefs. Corey, if the Browns are as good as you imagine,
an AFC divisional match rematch.
It's going to be a winner of a game, yeah. So we've Baker against Patrick. So who's the one? Edwards-Hilaire's not RB1. Is he keeping that? Is he? Yeah, I know he was in and out.
So Le'Veon's gone, isn't he?
Dude.
Who was looking to get him in? I seen that earlier. I can't remember.
It could have been Detroit. It genuinely could have been, man. Yeah.
Desperation.
Yeah. So like two good defenses as well here.
Yeah.
Two really good, and the Browns, as you were saying, have really added to that D line. So
I have the Browns as a Super Bowl team, but I don't know if it's hype or real again.
Yeah.
They were hyped up last year, played week 1, and the Ravens beat them 47-6 or something like that.
Yeah.
I think the way they finished last year, getting to the playoffs and stuff like that.
Has if they go out here and put up a show and get even if the Chiefs beat them by a field goal and the Browns give them everything they've got,
the hype is real.
It's real.
Yeah.
Look at the Chiefs are the best team in the NFL.
Yeah.
And they're going in to play them in Kansas, so
first game of the season.
Put it up to them.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna beat them, you'll catch them sleeping in week 1 because they're not ready.
Yeah, I think Myles Garrett's going to be massive here.
But Downey on the other side.
Saying that, and then you get him under pressure and he's fucking throwing the ball with his left hand and all.
Yeah, the Bucs got him under pressure.
Yeah, I know, but he had no line that game.
The Chiefs line is revamped, so how will they work together?
Yeah.
If they can get Mahomes doing, look, the Bucs are out to showing everyone how to beat Kansas in that Super Bowl.
Yes.
Send everyone after him.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have to cover on the back end, and the Bucs did that, but they made him run for his life, and he nearly died.
See that they have Garrett and they have Clowney, and then as I said, the edge man Newsome, Greedy Williams is back. They have a few there to cover like
back end's decent.
Tyreek Hill and stuff like that. Why do you like a linebacker?
I was gonna say Kelsey will be the man.
Yeah, Kelsey
is a
Mahomes. He'll be his get out of jail if they come after him.
The fact that he's ranked like 5th in the fantasy tells you how good he is. He's
like wide receiver 1 there, though, isn't he? Every time Mahomes is in that much trouble, where's Kelsey?
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly where it is.
But you're saying go after, you have to go after him, but then they have Tyreek Hill for the long ball.
Yeah, no, look,
that up to him, and he's dotting you like.
It's a double-edged sword, and you have to pick which side of it is going to stab you.
You need to have a good offense on the day, because if you are going after them, you need to be able to put up points that if they are points,
you're not going to beat these 10-3.
No,
you're going to have to put up 30s to beat them.
Have that heard? This is going to be high scoring.
Game of the week we have down.
Yeah, just it is game of the week.
I'm disgusted it's on the same time as the Packers. I hope the Packers go up like 21-0 in the first quarter. Switch it over.
Against the Saints. Game is Winston, pick 6.
30-30.
We'll move over to the rest of the fixtures then. I have the Bengals and the Vikings here. Minnesota at home, I hope. See, going from the Premier League section over to
what team you wrote down first?
I have Bengals.
It's in Cincinnati.
It's in Cincy, right? Vikings, good pre-season, 3-0. Bengals 1-2, so not the best. The last time they met in 2017, the Vikings destroyed them 34-7. But Joe Burrow is back, so that does that bolsters the offensive line for Cincy. But I still think the Vikings have too much there to do.
Dalvin Cook and Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Dalvin Cook, Jefferson.
Adam
Thielen, yeah, forgetting him. Like,
and then they have a good defense. They have a solid defense, lads.
Even average defense, yeah.
Have they? Yeah, average.
As NFC North fans, we'll be hoping the Bengals beat them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Both of us will be anyway.
But I don't think it will.
No.
You don't care about anything this year. You just chill out, wear your Stafford jersey every Sunday and keep your mouth shut, right?
Come on.
I have Seahawks at Colts. So over to Indianapolis. All eyes on Wentz, innit?
Yeah, it's another good game.
What can he do?
Oh, Wentz.
Yeah, because you were saying to me last year that that's all they needed.
Yeah, it's one of the best rosters in the NFL.
Got to the playoffs with an aging Phillip Rivers. So if Carson Wentz can show his MVP form,
back with Frank Reich as well, that helps.
Yeah, and then as I said, he was the most sacked QB last year, and then fucking Wentz was the most sacked QB with Philly last year, and then the Colts line is second for sacks allowed, so that might have been a problem.
Could be the difference.
That could be massive.
Yeah,
because he has an arm, he can pick a pass. So, and then I have here Wagner against Taylor, which is big because Taylor had a massive year last year.
Yeah, so it was good in the fantasy team.
Stop him from running, and then obviously DeForest Buckner getting after Wilson as well. So that'll
Wilson doesn't get much protection at all.
No,
does he?
And he had 10 sacks last year, Buckner. So that'll be a big one for.
Only thing that's a bit weak in Indy is the wide receiver room. So
yeah,
the man Michael Pittman and all step up and make a jump.
T.Y. Hilton's gone, is he?
He's still there, but he's
Pittman's the rookie from last year, is it?
I think this is year 3. It could be year 2 now, but yeah. I think if he'd be the one that could make a jump up to wide receiver, I want to take it because I think he's really good.
There was people talk about him last year. Yeah,
he had loads of good players against the Packers as
well. Be a crack. I think it's going to be a cracker though.
Yeah,
it'd be a good game.
Yeah, it could be a load of sacks in it.
Yeah.
Who have you got, Rob?
My first one down is Saints Packers in Jacksonville.
Yeah, got moved because of the
Hurricane.
Hurricane Harry.
Jameis Winston, just the only place you can start here.
Some drop
last time starting in the NFL, he threw like 31 interceptions or something. So
he's a runner, though, is he? Is he start out as a running back?
No. Quarterback. He can move. He's not. Well, he's probably a little bit older now.
He has a big arm as well.
Yeah, he can. That's why a lot of people think that Sean Payton wanted him, because Drew Brees couldn't throw the ball past 10 yards, and now Winston threw the ball at like 53 yards in one of the preseason games, like airtime.
Yeah.
So that's another. Like Sean Payton's a genius.
Yeah.
I have him down for the coach of the year at 20-1. Because I think the Saints are going to get going, but hope they don't do it in week 1. I don't think Aaron Rodgers could be on a mission here, just to get a ring
after the whole saga over the summer, isn't it?
Like he's the only person in NFL history to win 3 MVP awards within 10 years and not win a championship. He's only threw 4
3 MVPs and no bowl
in 10 years. He's only threw 4 touchdown passes in his career to round 1 receivers.
Devontae.
He wasn't round 1. It was a tight end or something we had. Yeah.
Adams wasn't round 1.
No way. So, I mean, he's definitely on a mission after all the shit that they've done to him, and he got Randall Cobb back. So
he's not aging now.
He's a slot receiver.
Yeah,
put a little one down the middle and get out of that.
Yeah, Onions been good as well, but he was alright last year. So there's a couple of targets.
And then they re-signed Aaron Jones and all. So if that Winston Payton thing doesn't work, the Packers will thumb them. But I think that's going to work, and this will be a good game.
Deadly.
Because Gordon and Close, last time we played these, it was a humdinger.
Yeah, they always are good games between New
Alvin Kamara.
Kamara, but Kamara and Jones, 2 really good running backs.
He's got 6 in that one.
You went nuts.
Next up, I have the Panthers at the Jets. Both teams picked up wins during pre-season. Last meeting between the two sides in 2017, the Panthers won 35-27. First round draft pick Zach Wilson should be on display. Sam Darnold, his first game for the Panthers since moving from the Jets against the Jets. So a bit of a rivalry there for Sam Darnold. Have the Jets improved that much since last season? I don't think so. I think the Panthers could run amok here. Christian McCaffrey's good to go, isn't he? Fit?
McCaffrey's good. Have they boosted on defense, the Jets?
Sure, they brought in something, but
who's the starting QB for the Panthers?
Sam Darnold.
Oh, sorry, but before that,
Teddy Bridgewater. He went to Denver.
I think the Panthers will do a job here.
Yeah,
really do.
Right, next game we have the Eagles at Atlanta. Life without Julio. 10 years.
Life without
Julio. That's it. He's gone 10 years there. He's gone, and then they not replaced him, but they have another target man in there now with Kyle Pitts.
Yeah,
have he considered one of the best players in the draft coming through? So
generational tight end.
I'm looking forward to seeing him. And then last year the Eagles pass rush was one of the best in the league, and the Falcons O-line was one of the worst.
Yeah,
so that's the matchup there.
Last year the Falcons, weren't they?
Yeah.
With that the wide receiver core and the tight end. Like,
they're 11 first rounders on offense.
Hortz was the tight end, wasn't he?
Hayden
Hortz. So he's just getting taken out for Pitts now, going number 2.
Yeah. If was he 5th pick? Was he Pitts?
4 was he?
4th.
Yeah,
4. It might have been 4th actually.
Nice rotation to have though. Hortz is not a bad type backup player to have in there. Like, he's a first rounder, you said, no?
11 first rounders on offense,
rounder.
They started 11 first rounders on offense last year. They won like 2 games.
That is sick, yeah. And then obviously Calvin Ridley's gone wide receiver 1 now, and the matchup with him against Darius Slay will be major. But Eagles are going to be weak this year, aren't they?
I don't know.
No.
I think that's your upset special every week. Then that Jalen Hurts fella is good.
Yeah, but have they got any great wide receivers around now?
He got to step up this year. He got injured a lot. You just hate them because you're a Giants fan and what they done to you. Obviously, I understand that.
Oh my God, what they that was. Your man's gone though, isn't he?
Yeah.
So I don't hate them that much because he's the one that made. He's the one that made the show. What did they? They done something mad. They took off Hurts and brought on some.
Yeah, they let Washington beat them so you wouldn't get in.
The fact that your man's gone, I don't hate them that much, but I had that a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think Falcons should beat them, but keep an eye on Philly this year. Obviously, you don't want it. Next though, you have Rams versus Bears, and then I have Stafford versus Dalton for a minute, then fails.
Yeah, Stafford.
If it's Dalton for the game, the Rams. This could be really defensive. You have Aaron Donald on that side who's just going to kill whoever's playing on the other side, and then you have Khalil Mack and Roquan Smith. The Bears defense is really good. Yeah. So it's just going to be...
But that's what's helped them survive the last few years, isn't it?
It's going to be which offensive line holds up against the other defensive line. Whichever one does it best will win, and I think the Rams will do it best because even Stafford's just so much better than Dalton.
Yeah, well, it's just if they he is that much better, but if they make that switch, as you were saying...
Yeah, but do you throw Fields in when Aaron Donald is standing in front of him? Because they done it with, remember, they done it with Tua and he was dripped all over his back.
See what Fields came out and said? They were saying, what did you think the pace of the NFL? He goes, I thought it was a bit slow.
Yeah, see the week later, he got his helmet knocked off.
That was a heavy
That's teaching him a lesson. Not
well done. This is fucking slow. And that was
he's only in pre-season at the moment. It's not NFL game day level yet.
You see how slow it is when fucking Aaron Donald's at the beating 3 people that were blocking him and it's coming down to eat you.
Yeah, you finished up on that one. Yeah, the next one I have is the Patriots at the Dolphins. Both teams having a decent enough preseason. The Dolphins beat the Pats last December 22-12. Tua versus Mac Daddy Jones.
Mac Daddy, my man.
Battle of the Alabama quarterbacks.
Yeah, so he's getting the call up obviously since Cam Newton's been released. So it's just a. Who throws better, I think, in this game here, no?
Well, if you ask the Miami wide receiver who played with both of them, he says the Patriots one does.
Sorry?
So, Jalen Waddle plays for Miami now. Right. He played with Tua and Mac Jones at Alabama, and they asked him who's better, and he said Mac Jones.
Oh, no. Well, yeah. But he is a beast, isn't he? Like,
he can sling the ball,
Yeah.
It's a big year for Tua. This is, if he doesn't perform, they'll get rid of him.
Heavily criticised last year, wasn't he?
There's so much hype around him that he hasn't really,
because of the national championship in college, what he done and all. But yeah, this is it.
I think you need. I think as well need to take into consideration that what did he break his back or something?
He had something serious done to his hip or his hip or something like that. Yeah,
had an horrific injury. He didn't play his senior year, did he?
Didn't play the last 8 or 9 weeks.
So I think that might hopefully, because you always like to see them do well when they come through. So hopefully that was the problem.
I just think Belichick will get the better of the Dolphins coach.
Flores is good.
Yeah,
he's a good head
coach. Is he the head coach?
He's in the Belichick tree.
Right.
He was taught from Bill, so.
Well, so was Matt Patricia, don't know.
Yeah, don't bring that up.
Yeah, so this is a divisional game.
Yeah.
Bit strange that divisional games on the first day.
Happens a few times. We have another one. Texans.
I do fancy the Pats though anyway, yeah.
I fancy them as well.
Over to you, Jenkins.
Next time I have the Washington football team heading to LA to play the Chargers. The main thing I got from this is just that front seven. Right, was Ryan Kerrigan a first round pick?
He was.
I think he's gone.
Kerrigan go.
I think he is gone, honestly, because I seen it earlier on. I seen that. I don't know what it was, but anyway, that front seven. And then the Chargers outlined they have 4 new starters coming in, so it could be
know each other's names because they be calling for fucking help.
It could be a Justin Herbert massacre. Here, if
he could go off on one.
Yeah, unless Chase Young gets him.
Yeah.
If he was coming at me,
just give him the ball.
And then how will Fitzmagic do? You can't have too much faith in him. What he did for Miami when Tua was acting the bollocks.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good.
That's a ceiling, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. That's all you can really say on him. And then, but the Washington pass defense, I was surprised with this. They were second in yards per game last year. Second best in the league. The pass defense, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I was surprised with that because is the secondary not bad?
Yeah, because they don't give up that many passing yards because the quarterback only has like half a second to throw the ball.
So quick and close in that pocket.
Yeah, obviously. So the secondary isn't.
It's not great, but you don't need to be.
Exactly. Yeah, you look like
just don't let them beat you in like 2 seconds. Stay waiting for 2 seconds and then.
Yeah, how quick can you get the ball out? Because they're gonna have pressure, aren't they?
Yeah, 100%.
And he can move though.
There'll be a lot of play action and screens and all just to try to move Chase Young around, and get him waiting, Herbert.
Yeah, and then he has Keenan Allen there that's always open as well. So
always open.
I'm gonna take Washington here, lads.
Oh, fancy Washington.
Yeah. They're gonna be. I think they're gonna be a good outfit this year. But good game nonetheless. Looking forward to it.
We'll move on to the Texans and the Jags. This won't take long. Trevor Lawrence's debut, obviously, it's going to be fun to see him. Texans are starting to Rod Taylor because Deshaun Watson saga has not ended and won't end. He'll never play for them
Rod
again.
Taylor used to be at the Browns.
Chargers. He was at the Chargers.
Yeah. He was at the Browns as well.
Fitzmagic. He's had 12 different teams.
He came off injured and then Baker went in. Remember, Baker won the game.
Yeah, and then he came off injured and Herbert went in.
Baker took Tyrod. What's his name?
Tyrod Taylor.
Baker took his job,
and then Herbert took it out of LA.
Yeah, madness.
So whoever comes on for the Texans in the second half is going to be elite.
Was that back-to-back Hard Knocks as well? I think it might have been.
It was definitely 2 in 3 years. It was could have been back-to-back though. 100%. 2 new look teams, and then having capital letters. No idea
what the score.
The Jags should win.
Deshaun
Lawrence,
no hope.
He'll never play for Houston again.
Yeah, so that's a massive.
I'm trying to think of who Houston actually have. Wide receiver, like running back. They have
Rob's like, I don't fucking know.
Philip Lindsay.
Maybe David Johnson at running back.
Johnson, yeah. What Hard Knocks was he on?
Arizona one, was he?
The size of him.
That was the year he nearly got 2K. He was leading like
unreal. He was the favourite that year for them.
If the Urban Meyer Trevor Lawrence show starts in week 1, this Texans team could get the season after and then lose the next 17 games.
Yeah, I fancy the Jags. Yeah,
you have to fancy them because the Texans are in turmoil.
Yeah, turmoil, and then the Jags.
The Texans go and beat the Jags, and Lawrence throws 3 picks. I wouldn't be surprised. It could be 4. It could be 4 touchdowns. It's just that shit. And I've no idea.
I tell you one thing, talking about this, lads, has me so excited.
I'm buzzing. Roll on Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then Saturdays in December. Woo,
baby.
Lions and 49ers.
Oh, you're right.
No, Jared Goff debut. Well, his proper debut for the Lions. Sewell as well, another player they've added, so that bolsters them a little bit.
Best mate.
Yeah,
but
Goff in comparison to Stafford, it's not really a bolster there. It's more of a decline in the QB there. The 49ers, I just think, could be a serious team this year. I think bowl contenders possibly.
They stay fit, absolutely.
Yeah, like they were struck down. Like most of that team was struck down last year with injuries and
Nick,
stuff.
Is it?
And then it's it's Trey Lance and Garoppolo battling it out for QB1. So I think that's a really strong QB core to have here. For the two lads are solid. Like having either like Garoppolo's.
Yeah, it's his job.
Yeah, I rate Garoppolo. Like he's a beast, man.
He'll start all year unless he gets
Trey Lance is the youngster who's looking to. So it's good competition to have in your team. I think these could demolish us, really. Yeah, I think this could be a type of season where I'm saying we're going to be beaten every week. Dan Campbell, I know. Dan Campbell.
You don't believe in the kneecap biters?
He might. He might surprise you.
I hope, Cordy. I hope he surprises me. I hope Goff gets MVP. I hope DeAndre Swift breaks. What is it, 4K? They're running back 2K. Hope he breaks 3K. I have all these hopes. But no, I think we're going to be heavily reliant on Swift and Hawkinson this season.
And Swift is iffy.
He's injured at the minute. He's questionable.
So there's another blow. But I think it's going to be really up through the middle for us this season with Hawkinson and Swift. Because the wide receiver core in the Lions is diabolical. Like Galladay's gone, Marvin Jones is gone. I don't even know. Who's our first?
Terrell Williams.
You know what I mean? I don't like so. That's hard. I think the Niners could do a job here, and it's in San Francisco, isn't it? Is it?
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, well, bollocks. Yeah,
you should know.
We're fucked. Yeah,
that's it. Is it?
No. I have a game. Do you have 2 then after that?
More,
yeah. So I have the Denver Broncos heading to the Big Apple.
Who are they playing? The Jets? The Little Apple.
Playing the big men. So I think everybody's looking at the old Saquon Barkley fella. If he goes down, lads, I'm going down.
The ship goes down, you're going down with it.
Someone put me away, honestly.
White flag.
Oh, yeah, that's massive. He's our main man. I mean, normally our quarterback's our main man, but there's a couple of teams that the running back is top dog on the offense. So hoping he stays fit. He'd be massive if he does. And then obviously on the other side, Teddy B, QB1.
Got the job over Drew Lock.
Yeah.
Kicking the face of Drew Lock, isn't it?
Yeah, but he's a fucking pony now.
Yeah, obviously that's it. He's finished.
Yeah, that's it. If Teddy Bridgewater,
any fucking job's going in there, Drew. Fuck me.
If he's taking that job,
they took their jobs.
You haven't got much hope. So as well, the Broncos rush defense, 29th in yards per carry and 25th in yards per game. So if Saquon's on and good to go.
They lost Von Miller last year.
What?
They lost Von Miller. He back.
Yeah. Oh, is he?
He back. You can get rid of them fucking stats. He's back.
He's not going to improve it, but where is he, a middle linebacker?
No, on the edge.
On the edge. Yeah, that's obviously massive. I didn't know that.
If he's on there, Saquon needs to go.
Was he out for the whole year?
He played like 1 week or something.
Did he? Yeah. So that's obviously why massive.
I thought him and Saquon went out at the same time.
Did they? Well, Saquon played 2 games.
Yeah, so. There you go. Could have been that one, yeah.
But yeah, I fancy us to beat them, to be honest. I think our defense is going to be... they haven't got much going on offense. They have Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah, Cortland Sutton's good.
Cortland Sutton
is
good, yeah.
If Teddy can get the ball to the wide receivers, they'll do well.
Who have they got a running back there in Denver? Don't even know, to be honest.
Lindsay, no?
Nah, he's gone.
They drafted Javonte Williams. He could be good for fantasy purposes this year.
RB1?
Yeah, he will. I don't know who else is there, to be honest.
Yeah. But yeah, I still predict us to win. I think we're going to have a good year this year. Honestly, the Joe... I've been watching the Giants YouTube page. The Joe Judge fella's some speaker. I tell you, I said it last year. I'd be charging through walls for that man. Honestly, breaking walls down. 100%. And you can see it. He has everyone bought into the culture of the organisation. So Giants win for me.
Here we go. You've the last 2 games there, Rob.
First, Titans versus Cardinals.
Good game.
Really good game. You kind of fancy the Cardinals this year, don't you?
That's me.
No, you have a bet with me that they're going to make the playoffs, so you just fancy them in some way, shape, or fucking form. The first time we're going to see Ryan Tannehill with the lads, Derrick Henry behind him, Julio on one side, AJ Brown on the other side. It's probably the best 3 in the NFL. Like when you throw them all together, so it's definitely up there for me. Like, what's better than Chiefs? Maybe.
Yeah.
The Chiefs only have Hill. Yeah, that's the best 3.
Yeah, trio, definitely.
Giants, maybe.
And then obviously they're both not amazing. They're both not amazing defensively. I think this will be high scoring, and I think the Titans will ledge it.
Yeah,
I think Titans, they're just a better team, and the Cardinals head coach is a wally. I'm going to say that before the NFL season starts, and I'm going to say it every single week until they're officially eliminated from the playoffs, right?
Cliff?
So you think their big holdback is the coach, yeah? If they had a different coach.
He is a wally.
Cliff? Wally.
And then lastly, Monday Night Football. That's why I left it till the end. Raiders versus Ravens. The first time we're going to see fans in the Death Star. The new Las Vegas Stadium.
Is that what they call it? The Death Star?
That's what they call it. It's called the Allegiant Stadium, but the nickname for it is the Death Star. Yeah, so
it'd be the first time your man's in it as well, will it?
Your man Mike Davis, he's like the owner of the Raiders wouldn't go to a game because the fans weren't allowed in.
I tell you one thing, that's some trim he has. Fucking
it's a bowl. It's a bowl.
Have you ever seen it?
What's haircut?
A bowl on his head and he cut around it.
One of them.
And he has ginger hair as well. So yeah, literally worse. It is bad.
Jesus.
So I'd love to be in Vegas this week for that. The atmosphere is going to be electric, and Lamar's coming to town, a former NFL MVP, so not much to sniff at there.
Do you reckon how big is Vegas? Like how far is it Nevada is the state? Is it?
Yeah, but the Las Vegas Strip, you'll walk to the stadium in 20 minutes.
But that's what I'm saying. So it'll be a lot of tourists at the game. Would you say? Or do you reckon?
Well, they can knock it. Well,
how far is the stadium from a bit of normality?
They were in Oakland. That's where a lot of the Raiders fans are based. That's an hour and a half on a plane down to Vegas. That's down in LA.
Yeah.
So a lot of the loyal fans that stayed Raiders fans will come up.
And Raiders Nation is fucking nuts as well, isn't it?
And there's loads of them in Vegas because, as I said, it's an hour away on a plane. So a lot of them live there.
I'd say as well, you'd be saying, lovely, we'll hit the game, we'll head into the casinos, it'd be some buzz.
Sitting there beside there, the car I will be. That's the next night I have. It's his last chance. Doesn't do it this year. Good night and God bless. And if he doesn't do it could be John Gruden's last chance. Because he's at the sticking boy. He's at the sticking boy car. If Carr doesn't do it, it could be good boy to the both of them. Ravens have been demolished with injury star. What's your man, Rashad Bateman? They took him in the first round.
Wide receiver.
Injured reserve. He's done. J.K. Dobbins is done for the year. The other wide receiver is done. Can't remember his name. And Justice Hill, the backup running back that they got in for Dobbins, is had to go out for the year as well. I think
tough season.
Yeah,
Mark Ingram's gone as well, isn't he?
All on Lamar.
Ingram.
Yeah, he went.
Mark Ingram.
He went to Houston.
There
you go. Yeah. So it's all on Lamar. The Ravens are going to be favoured here, and I think the Raiders are going to be worth a bet.
Yeah.
In front of their new Death Star fans.
Yeah, class.
Whip out the lightsabers.
Yeah, so that's all the games coming up. That's the preview for all them. We're buzzing, as you can tell them.
Buzzing.
We've games on Thursday. We've a game on Thursday to kick it off, and then Sunday is the big one. We'll be in the gaff.
Yeah, I'll get on the socials and show the setup, because the setup's sports bar, like it's
better than any sports bar you'll find in Dublin. Yeah,
it's cheaper as well. I don't even charge them.
Bring your own drink. Yeah.
It's not even the sports bar; it's the company. You know what I mean? I fucking love the company.
The ambience.
When we got rid of him before.
Right, so to finish off, we're just going to have the fantasy NFL corner we're going to have every week. We're just going to be giving tips on who we think you should have in your team or who you should take out of your team. So I just have a couple of names jotted down here. I'll rattle them off. For QB, I went with Aaron Rodgers because he has the arm.
You like that?
Yeah. For running backs, I'm looking at DeAndre Swift for the Lions because he's going to get the ball constantly.
Jesus, look at you! You just had to sneak someone in, didn't you?
Going to be there's another one in there as well.
We all know who it is.
Yeah, Jared Goff.
Yeah, Jesus. Eckler from the
Chargers.
Exactly. Yeah, I think he gets. He's just a workhorse. He gets snaps, he gets throws. So
yeah, he's an animal for the fancy.
He done a job for me last year, so that's why he's on the list.
Oh, did he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, was Swift in your fancy last year as well? Was he?
Swift.
Yeah,
yes, he was. Yeah, but I hadn't got Rodgers now. Then wide receivers, obviously like D-Hop, Devontae Adams, Emmanuel Sanders. I think could be used with the Bills there because they're going to be double teaming Diggs all the time. And you saw the joy that Beasley was getting last year when Diggs was covered. Yeah. So I think Sanders could be a good pick up there.
Diggs had crazy numbers though, didn't he?
Yeah, that's how good he is though. Like you see 2-3 around him. Like Hawkinson from Detroit at tight end. He's gonna be similar to Kelsey. He's gonna be a wide receiver in a way for Goff this year. They're gonna have to utilise him. And then for defence, Rams are 40. I just threw them in.
I'm
just saying, these are just tips. The Rams are the 49ers.
You got a kicker?
No, I don't.
It has to be one man. Rodrigo Blankenship.
Young Way Q.
Yeah, we have him.
The Falcons.
In the fancy apostles.
Yeah, Niners or Rams for your defence, and they're just kind of my tips. Obviously, it's hard to tell week one who's going to click, or there could be injuries after week one or whatever. But if you're drafting. Our draft is actually tonight when we're recording the podcast. Our fantasy draft. So I'll be looking at a few of these.
I'm going to send everyone in the league the list of names Jared wants. Whoever's picking the front, just take them.
But yeah, over to you, lads. Whatever.
I didn't do what you did. I didn't know we were doing the full team.
Oh, yeah,
I just went for a couple of sleepers. As we said, that rookie that Denver drafted, the running back, Javonte Williams, he's going in like round 7, 8, 9 in a lot of fantasy drafts that I'm playing in. So if you can get him in late 7, early 8, I'd take him. Quarterbacks, Ryan Tannehill. A lot of people sleep on him. His numbers are huge. He was like a top 3 fantasy footballer, fantasy quarterback the last 2 years.
Got that in Julio as well.
Yeah, adding Julio too. So again, I don't want to be going after Mahomes and Rodgers and Kyler and Dak. I'll sit and wait for Tannehill to fall to me. And tight end, I don't know if Kyle Pitts is going too high. You got him in one of your drafts. What did you get him?
4.
If I can get him in 5, I'll take him.
Yeah.
And TJ Hawkinson, I was doing a draft today, is what he went in 6.
I was thinking he's going to go top 7 at least.
6. So if Hawkinson falls to me in the end of the 6, I'll take him. Or if Pitts falls to me, I'll take him.
We won't if I'm there. We'll be there taking the Hawkinson fella. Yeah, any other tips or?
That's just my main 3 kind of sleepers.
Yeah, so I actually haven't prepared for this fancy corner. Yeah, Bill, it slipped me mind.
Just some players that you...
Just off the top of my head, I like Marvin Jones. I think he'd be wide receiver 1 in Jacksonville, will he?
On the Jacksonville thing, for some reason. See, have you done that draft? Obviously, you've done it. I was in one with you.
Yeah.
When you get down to like the 7th round, there's 3 Jacksonville wide receivers all ranked within 5 picks of each other. So no one knows who one is.
Yeah.
Your man Chenault, Marvin Jones, and DJ Chark. Nobody knows who wide receiver 1 is.
Yeah.
I think the board, like their depth chart will say Chark.
Yeah.
Chenault's going to get loads of work because him and Trevor got some kind of link up in pre-season, and then Marvin Jones is a fucking beast.
Yeah.
So when you get to it, which one do you fucking pick?
I like Marvin Jones. I think you'll get him late if you.
Marvin, I was going to say he's the long ball threat there, Marvin Jones.
He'll have high upside on his touchdowns.
He'd be who Jones?
I don't think he'd be 1.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was though.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Wide receiver 1 is kind of just they have to have a bit of everything, don't they?
It's just a depth chart thing.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, your wide receiver 1 stands there and your wide receiver 2 stands there. Which one gets open?
Yeah.
Obviously the first read will go over there, but if he's covered, he'll look over there.
Yeah. So I like Jones. I think Harris is gonna go high, isn't he? Najee. Yeah, I like him as well though. Considering he's a rookie though.
If he falls you and people are afraid to take a rookie, grab him.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, lads, this might be a bit of a matter.
Turn the mic off. He's kind of tipped Daniel Jones.
I'm tipping Daniel Jones.
Off, Jenko. He's fucking shite, bro. He's shite, man. He's fucking scrap.
Just this week. This week I'm talking about. I'm not talking about for the season. I'm talking.
Who are you playing this week?
Because we're doing fancy corner every week.
Playing?
We're playing the Broncos.
They're good on defense. They put pressure on him. He won't have long in the pocket against the Broncos.
After adding Galladay, they have Shepherd fully fit. Slayton's the deep threat. I think they could be good. I think he kind of
allow the man at home.
I'm letting him. I'm not saying
he needs yoke. He just needs a bit of time in the pocket. And if he gets time in the pocket,
he's not going to get the time, I don't think.
See, the offensive line is that they're getting what last year they weren't great. They got alright towards the end of the season. Your man Andrew Thomas needs to up his game big time. He's in big trouble if he doesn't. He'd be launched by the ears, and it'd be me heading off to New York to grab him as well. But yeah, I think this week.
All right, fair enough.
I'm not going to turn around. He's on the back of the jersey anyway.
So that's the fantasy NFL corner that we'll keep on top of that every week, and that's the episode in the books. Shout out again to our sponsor Tomp2 Socks. Get them up there, lads. Head over Instagram Tomp2 Socks, or you can get them tomp2.com. And we're going to be running a giveaway on our Instagram to win these socks. So winning socks and socks that have been touched by us, so it's doubly special. Do you know what I mean?
Or people would be creeped out and back away from the giveaway now.
We'll sanitise them.
Yeah, they'll be all sanitised, of course.
I won't.
I'll wear them.
Shout out to them again. Go like them on the socials and get onto the website if you need any.
I'll stick them on the story and stuff like that as well. And they're on Facebook as well, you see.
Yeah, they're on. They have all the socials going. Yeah,
we'll whack them up on both platforms.
Deadly. And then don't forget to follow us on Spotify, subscribe on YouTube. Don't forget about the timestamps if you want to skip through the show to where you want to go. They're on YouTube and Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. Follow us on the socials: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. TikTok's taken off a little bit. And we'll be back next week with an absolute jam-packed show. We've reviewed the Premier League, preview the Premier League. Same with the NFL. We've quizzes, NFL Fantasy Corner, NFL Fantasy Premier League. It's a big one next week, lads.
Massive.
Yeah, massive.
Massive.
Shout out to everybody tuning in. We'll see you next week. Peace out.
Enjoy the weekend.